Whoop, there it is. Precipitation. I knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. And look at all these puddles. Precipitation. You know what? We've been talking about the water cycle all week, and I've been waiting and waiting to get some rain. But it just didn't rain. And there was no precipitation at all. It was just, regular days with the sun. But take a look. Oh, look at all these beautiful yellow flowers starting to grow. I saw lots of birds out here today, and they're flying around, probably drinking water out of the puddles. Because remember, with the water cycle, when it precipitates down, all those animals get something to drink. And not only that, all the plants start growing. Oh man, look at these hostas. They're growing beautifully. Let's take a look. Now, a couple weeks ago, there was nothing here. But these things popped up. They popped up over here and over here. And they're popping up now because they're getting enough water, and it's the springtime. Everything's starting to... Oh, I hope I don't get my phone wet. That's not a good idea at all. Anyhow, so when we talked about the water cycle, I'm repeating a lot of topics today and this week, and it's important that we review and we do and repeat some of the things that we're learning about. This way we can be fresh in our mind and help us remember. But take a look at some of the clothes I'm wearing today. This is called a raincoat. People wear raincoats when it rains. And the reason for that is because when you're out here and you get wet, you're going to get cold really fast. Because when you're cold and wet, that's not a good recipe. It makes you want to have a hot chocolate or a nice hot bowl of soup, because you're probably not going to feel that well, especially if you're like that for some time. So, the water cycle starts with evaporation, okay? Then after the evaporation goes up in the sky and the water vapor evaporates, then the droplets start filling that cloud. Now, when the droplets start filling the cloud, it starts to condensation, because it condenses. The droplets go from droplets to that one drop, and the big drop goes next to another drop in the cloud. Then the clouds start filling up so much they can't hold on to all that. So what do? Well, it starts precipitating back down. And we talked about why that's a good thing, but now we're seeing all the ground is wet. And don't worry, it won't be here forever because of goes up into water because of evaporation. Evaporation will take all this water, the sun will dry it out, and it will slowly go into the air. And remember, the water cycle is what happens when the water evaporates from the puddle, goes up to the clouds, and back down to the earth. That's one full circle of the water cycle. We talked this week about how we drink the same water as the water that the dinosaurs drank. Now, I have a friend, Maddie, who loves dinosaurs, and he used to tell me about different types of dinosaur teeth. The flat ones are for the plant eaters, and the meat eaters have the sharp teeth like the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Well, I bet you Maddie's thinking, and Mikey, that maybe they like drinking the same water as the dinosaurs. It's kind of a fun idea, right? I never knew that, and after learning that this week, I'm going to stack that on to the pancakes of knowledge and just keep stacking it up, learning more and more about all the things. So, that's pretty much going to be an end to my week. Today, you're watching this video, the Nearpod, I'm drawing a blank here. Time to climb activity will be the exit ticket. They'll take a short poll. And the polls are really just to let the teacher know, how do you feel about the water cycle? Are you familiar with it? Have you ever heard of the word precipitation? What does evaporation do to a puddle? Does it make it stay there forever? Does it go up? Well, then the poll will say, how do you feel about the water cycle? Are you comfortable talking about some of these ideas and things you're learning about? Or do you need a little bit more practice? And it's okay to say that, because if you don't know something, you just have to practice it until you get better and you start having a better understanding about it. But now, when you look outside and you see that rain, don't say, oh man, it's a rainy day. Think about all the animals that are going to drink that water. Think about all the plants that are going to drink that water. And remember, plants make food. Plants make beautiful flowers, and you especially see that kind of stuff in the springtime. Well, I'm wearing my Gordon's Fish Sticks hat. Anytime I think of fish sticks, I think of a friend of mine, Mei Ling, and how much she loves those darn things. I might have fish sticks for dinner tonight, matter of fact. Who knows? I'll have to wait and see. But I want everyone to have a super week, and hopefully it's not precipitating all weekend, and you guys can kind of feel that fresh air and have the sun hitting your face, you know? All right. Adios, everybody. Have a super week. I'll talk to you soon.